guys, and welcome back to Cheap and Green. Today I want to show you how to make a proper cup of tea Canadian style. Christina from My Kitchen Corner invited me to do a collab with her on different kinds of tea. So I wanted to start with something really basic, just how to make a single cup of tea but Canadian style. So let me show you how we do it. You probably remember this cute kitty cat teapot that I thrifted a few weeks ago. So what you'll need is obviously your favorite teapot and your favorite tea of choice. This is Maple Earl Grey, which we got at a gift shop of a sort of pioneer village we went to at Christmas time. It's absolutely amazing. And obviously a kettle. The first thing you want to do is fill up your kettle to the amount that you're going to want. I'm going to make a whole pot because it's freezing rain outside and I'm losing my voice again. So I'm going to want a lot of tea. So start your kettle, and while that is coming to a boil with fresh water, by the way, not water that I used overnight, I am going to heat up my teapot. So I'm just going to put it in the sink and I'm going to run just hot water from the tap into the teapot. This will just keep the teapot warm so that we're not putting boiling water in a freezing cold teapot, because that will lower the temperature instantly. So once it's full, you can just leave it sit there and wait for the kettle to finish boiling. So the kettle has just come to a boil and the button has popped. Really good emergency feature here, safety first. Because I have actually been one of those people that have put a kettle on the stove and gone out and been sitting in a restaurant and realized that I had left the kettle on the stove and had to race back and get it just in time before it burst into flames. So, safety feature. So just empty this out. You could save that water too and water your plants once it cooled if you wanted to be really water conscious. I know Californians are really being water conscious right now. Here's my tea bag. I'm just going to pop it in. I'm going to tuck this underneath the kitty's tail so it doesn't go for a swim. And I'll just hold this down. Lid on, and I would let this steep for between 2 and 5 minutes. If you like it really weak, 2 minutes is probably fine. 5 minutes is better. The tea is almost finished steeping and I've got my mugs out. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of sugar because we like just a tiny bit of sugar in our tea. This is actually my grandmother's sugar bowl. Was always on our table at Thanksgiving, so that's special. I mentioned before that well, we're kind of geeks in this house. So this is my Avengers mug. This is my favorite mug. It's quite large and it has all of the Avengers on it, including Spider-Man. Yay! And then this is my husband's mug, the Exploding TARDIS, done Van Gogh style. So let's take a peek and see if this is done. That looks pretty good. I'm going to compost my tea bag. A little bit of milk. So there you have it, the perfect cup of Canadian tea. This one even with maple flavoring in it. Perfect for a nasty day and a sore throat. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Cheap and Green.